Hi YouTube, it's Alan Sugano. I'm the president of ADS Consulting Group, and today's topic is about in IT and information technology, a stitch in time doesn't save 9, it saves about 9,000. Right, so there a lot of times, right, there's things that the supply chain, although better, is still not where it was pre-pandemic. So that's one of those stitch in times, right? If you don't order the hardware early enough in the cycle, guess what? When you go to the install, you may not have anything to install because the hardware didn't arrive yet. And that's just one example. So I think it really, really does help to be anal retentive in IT. You know, again, the joke there also is if you're going to be wrong, at least be consistent. In other words, you know, have like certain standards and make sure they're followed in all the different locations. It makes it easier to troubleshoot stuff. It also makes it easier to get your bearings around stuff if things are very consistent in terms of naming conventions, in terms of IP addresses, subnets, blah blah blah, vLANs. We usually try to associate, for example, usually associate our vLAN number with, you know, the second or the third octet in the IP address. So in other words, if you knew the vLAN number, you should know the actual IP address. That's another consistency that we follow, a standard that we follow. So anyway, I think been doing this a long time, about over 35 years, and we found that it is really, really important to get things done. Documentation is another really good example of that. Do it while it's fresh in your head and you're kind of rolling your eyes thinking to yourself, well, it's so obvious that this is the way it's set up. And then 6 months later you look at it and you're like, woo, thank God I documented this well, because there's no way I'd be able to remember any of that. So that's another example of a stitch in time saves 9,000. So maybe I'm stating the obvious, but you know, we definitely feel that it definitely saves a lot of time. So anyway, that's our tip of the week. If you like this content, please boink, hit the subscribe button, boink, hit the like button. It does help out the channel. Stay safe out there. We'll talk to you soon.